welcome to Sports Zone on News Talk New England. I'm Tiffany Williams. Joining me tonight is Jordan Sealy-Ashford. Jordan, thank you for doing this, first of all. And how are you doing today?
I'm good. How are you?
Good, very good. You started out here as an intern in the inaugural season. You worked your way up, full-time job, as a coordinator in marketing. Tell me about that experience.
Yeah, I started here. My first day as an intern was our first day here at the park, May 11th, 2021. And from the start, I really enjoyed it. Being able to work in so many different departments and see the direct impact that your work makes, and to be surrounded by so many talented, passionate people just kept me coming back year after year. And now I'm here full-time as a coordinator of marketing and WooSox rewards, coordinating on Los Huepas and Heritage Games and many other nights. It's been such a fulfilling experience over the past 4 years, and I'm looking forward to many more.
So a lot of people have been asking us, and I should know this off the top of my head, when is the first Los Huepas game?
Yeah, Thursday, April 4th, we will celebrate the Dominican Republic.
The Dominican Republic, okay, nice. And the Red Sox just recently played in the Dominican Republic, so it makes a lot of sense there.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah. You grew up in Long Island, New York?
Yes.
And you ended up coming up to New England to go to college at Northeastern University. Mm-hmm. First of all, what was it like for you growing up in Long Island?
Yeah, so I actually grew up in Queens for a few years first, and then we moved out to a suburb called Baldwin, New York. And I went to school all the way across the island at St. Dominic's High School in Oyster Bay. So it was really interesting. I had a pretty diverse upbringing, I would say, going from, being a kid growing up in the city to a more slowed down suburban lifestyle in Baldwin, and then especially going up to that private Catholic school in Oyster Bay was interesting, but it taught me a lot. I spent a lot of time commuting to school, so I feel like that was very pivotal, and just being on the bus alone with my thoughts and being able to gather them, and it helped me stay grounded throughout high school. I played a lot of sports in high school too. Ran track, ran cross country, played baseball throughout all 4 years, and that was always a great experience, being able to do that with my teammates. And had a couple community service and leadership roles in that too. I was the captain of my cross country team, and was in an organization known as Jack and Jill of America, where I was the chapter vice president in my junior and senior years. And we did a lot of community service throughout Long Island, and especially around my town in Baldwin. So yeah, I had a great experience, great time growing up there.
Northeastern University Huskies, one of the best colleges in Massachusetts, if not the best college in Massachusetts. I won't be biased. Did you play baseball for them?
I played on the club baseball team, not the big leagues.
Yeah.
But I played on the club team for 2 seasons. Had a great time doing that. You play schools in the area, but we also went down to Tampa for a year and did like a little spring training tournament too. So it was really fun.
So baseball's pretty much always been your thing.
Yeah. Yep.
When did you decide? I mean, you went for business administration in school. Mm-hmm. When did you decide, like sports, being in sports management or being involved in sports management or event planning was your thing?
Yeah. So I was actually always into sports. When I started college, I was studying biology to go into a physical therapy track. I actually started out at Northeastern in their doctorate of physical therapy program, and did that for a year before I decided that the medical track was not for me. Mm-hmm. And looked into business administration and marketing. specifically because I've always been fascinated by the marketing material that you see, whether it's on television, on billboards, or you hear it on the radio, or you see it on social media. All those different channels to be able to reach people, but then also knowing that it's baseball, it's sports too, and I want to find a way to combine those two. So when I started here, like I said earlier, it's just you get that full experience of being able to work in so many departments, but then also have a direct impact. So yeah.
Did you ever think one day you were gonna work in the Red Sox organization, and what has that felt like for you?
Yeah, no. I know it's definitely a turbulent time when I decided to switch majors, and I didn't think that I would ever work for the Red Sox organization. And I had some great mentors at Northeastern who guided me. It just so happened that the team was moving here when I was looking for my first internships. So I had some great mentors who connected me and walked me through the process of how to do multiple interviews and how to continue to build those relationships. And it means a lot to me. My dad actually was born in Cambridge. So, for him and, for my family, my grandmother still lives in Cambridge. So for me to be in this spot, working for such a world-class organization affiliated with Boston, but also having its own identity here in Worcester, has been really cool to grow with it for the past 4 years.
So having family in Cambridge, growing up in New York, were you a Red Sox fan or were you a Yankees fan? Or
Yeah.
I gotta throw the Mets out there.
No, I was a Boston fan through and through by birth. I don't think my dad would have had it any other way. Yeah.
Talk to me. You are part of the WooSox Rewards program. Talk to me about the WooSox Rewards program. What is it about? How do people get involved with it?
Yeah. So the WooSox Rewards program is our free fan loyalty program here at Polar Park. You earn points by attending games and spending dollars here at the park. And the easiest way to engage the program is through our mobile app. It's a free mobile app available on the Apple App Store and Google Play Store. It's called WooSox Rewards, and you can track everything that you do there through the app. You can check into games, making sure that you're earning points for attending games. You're able to scan your member code, so you're directly at checkout. You're earning points for your purchases. You're able to view and participate in some of the promotions and the offers that we're putting up throughout the season. So it's really the hub for the experience, and that's what we want to make WooSox Rewards is. We want to embed it into the fan experience, making sure that you're also being rewarded for coming here and, being an engaged, loyal fan of the team. And there's many different experiences and items that you can redeem for the points that you earn, starting at some concession items that are as low as 150 points, like a water or a hot dog or something like that. But going all the way up to 100,000 points, we have a trip to spring training and things like that. So, and then many others in between 100,000 and 100 that you can redeem for. So yeah, it's really just wanting to bring another fun aspect to the fan experience here.
If I'm correct, you can also earn points while you're here at the ballpark in the game. I've seen that a lot too. Is that true?
Yeah. So we have some in-game promotions that we do, like pop-up for points is one of them, where we'll bring a contestant down onto the field, and if they catch a certain amount of pop-ups, the whole ballpark will win. We've put out some trivia during the game last year, so you can engage in trivia that will usually have to do with a promotion for the day. So let's say it was the Dominican Wapers game, we would ask you, you know, which one of these Dominican players was a Red Sox or something like that. And we can put things like that out through the app and, you know, get people to start engaging in.
Nice. Do you guys ever think about doing like a rewards point, like a scavenger hunt in the park, like something like that?
Yeah, we got tied into that last year during Fan Appreciation Week with the bingo cards.
Okay.
And people were instructed to go around the park and get their card stamped at different locations. You could bring it back to our rewards headquarters, and then you would win a prize each day out of that home stand. But that's definitely something we'll look into for this year, is our own dedicated rewards scavenger hunt. Would be fun.
That sounds awesome.
Yeah.
And you can also get, if I'm correct me if I'm wrong, you can earn rewards by visiting some of the other local establishments in the Canal District.
Yeah. We call that our Canal District collaboration. We had just over 20 businesses participate in it last year. And they offer different promotions, deals, and discounts for WooSox Rewards members to take advantage of. And it's something that we are looking to bring back this year. And you'll be able to go to many of those same businesses and earn those same type of deals and discounts. So we're looking forward to announcing that soon.
You also are involved in Heritage Nights, and last year and the year before that was many Heritage Nights. What are the different Heritage Nights that are happening this year in WooSox 24?
Yeah. First that come to mind are the two new ones that we're doing this year, Caribbean and Indian Heritage Night. And then we're bringing back most of the same ones that you saw last year. Start with Ghanaian, Portuguese, it goes to Irish, Greek, Italian, Southeast Asian, Korean, Albanian, and Polish, I believe, is the last one. I hope I'm not missing any. But yeah.
And it's really important to have those Heritage Nights, especially Worcester County. It's a very diverse county, and Worcester specifically being a very diverse city. I gotta ask you, if you're still young, but if you could pen a letter to your younger self, what would that letter sound like?
Yeah. I think I would tell my younger self that it's come full circle, I think, and you know, you're going to be proud of yourself. Growing up in Queens is very, you know, it's a very diverse neighborhood as well, and I kind of lost a little bit of that when you moved to the suburbs of Long Island. So to be able to now see myself here at 23 connecting with different members of so many different communities here in Worcester and beyond Worcester as well, and to represent the WooSox and to make it known that Polar Park is a community gathering space for them, and you know, we welcome them to come here and, you know, interact with us, but also to make it a two-way street and let them know that the WooSox want to be in their community too. And, you know, not to expect them to always come here, but to know that, you know, we're going to go visit your festival and we're going to go be a sponsor of your expo coming up. That's very important. And to be able to do that, I think my younger self would be proud.
I've seen you on the WooSox Caravan. Tell me a little bit about that. What is that about?
Yeah. So the WooSox Caravan was launched a couple years ago with the WooSox Foundation, and we go around in the neighborhood doing different events. I know most recently we did like a holiday caravan, going through different Worcester housing projects and just dropping off holiday gifts, you know, some candy, some clothes, different things like that. You know, just once again letting people know that we're here and we're out going to their communities and that we see them and we want to be involved with them.
Awesome. Thank you very much for being on tonight. I'm Tiffany Williams. This is Sports Zone on News Talk New England. Thank you, Jordan, for being on again. And looking forward to WooSox 24. What are you looking for specifically on opening day? I got to ask you that.
That's a great question. I think I'm looking forward to the pregame ceremonies. I think it's one of those things that has always stuck with me throughout, all 4 years. My very first experience was an opening day ceremony. So to see all the detail and all the work that goes into it year over year, I'm very much looking forward to seeing another one, seeing how the story continues to build over going into our 4th opening day.
WooSox pregame ceremonies are like a show within the game. It's amazing. Yeah. I love that. Awesome. Well, folks, he is Jordan Sealy-Ashford, and you can catch him on game days here at Polo Park. You can also, I believe, reach out to you about WooSox rewards. I'm Tiffany Williams. This is Sports Zone on News Talk New England. Remember, you don't have to be perfect. Just be yourself.